In this video I will be doing the trees at peace quest in Penacony.
Where there are people, there is noise.
First I'll claim my daily stuff. $20 jades. So the quest is up here.
Why isn't there
So the next update is in 4 days. This is Dr. Chadwick's room. The regulations prohibit the bloodhounds from entering the hotel rooms without the guest's permission, so I'll stay outside. I think I started this quest before, but it was a while ago, so I can't remember what was happening now. Should I knock? I don't think it's necessary. I'm afraid Dr. Chadwick can't answer the door in this current state. Let me open it. Come in. Dr. Cauldron Chadwick, sorry for showing up here all of a sudden. We hope you don't mind our unexpected visit. After you, Madam Patchsoka. Oh, there's a chest here. I immediately steal his stuff. You weigh a dusty suitcase with your hand. It is obviously empty. It may have been left untouched in this room for centuries. In this dingy, stuffy room, the only thing that reminds you of a flowing time is the pulsing, hovering liquid bubbles in the dream pool. But they won't be able to tell you where Professor Chadwick went. Am I investigating stuff? The fireplace heating is turned on, yet the whole room is chilly like an icy cavern. You can't imagine a normal person living in a space so cold. Madam Patchsoka, I think I might know where Chadwick is. Please come and take a look. Where is he? If my assumptions hold, where else can he hide? Has the family taken us for a ride? No, that bloodhound didn't lie. The secret is right in front of us. Scroolum reaches his hand slowly into the dream pool. Gently he scoops up a translucent bubble from the liquid. The moment the bubble leaves the surface of the liquid, it starts floating upward, until it is hovering in midair. Is he a bubble? At least we meet again, Dr. Cauldron Chadwick. Is this bubble Chadwick? Deduction. The likelihood of Cauldron Chadwick is a short-life species. Remaining alive to this day in a corporeal state is close to zero. As of now, no longevity technology has been able to extend the natural lifespan of a normal human by 2 amber errors. On the other hand, the family in Penacony has a deep understanding of Memoria and its related technologies. Even though they can't sustain Chadwick's body, they could still extract the substance from the depths of his brain, allowing his consciousness to survive. Can he even be considered to be alive? It's immortality in a sense. It depends on how you define alive. Many in the galaxy opine that machines, which are made of cold metallic chassis and veined by electric circuits, cannot be seen as life forms. One question remains. Why would the family go to such lengths to store Chadwick's memory here? What significance does his memory hold for them? Perhaps they're concerned about the weapon you mentioned. Imaginary Pulse, that's the name, right? I don't think the family is capable of extracting any useful information from Chadwick's mind. Madame Patchsoka is because... Screwlam hesitates and trails off after the sentence. Let's talk about this elsewhere in case someone is listening to our conversation. The Bloodhounds have excellent hearing. You have the right to learn the story in its entirety, Madame Patchsoka. If you hadn't informed Madame Herta of your discovery out of kindness, it cannot be said how long Chadwick would have been confined here. So, I need a favour from you, Madame Patchsoka. I'd like you to pass something over to Dr. Cauldron Chadwick for me in the dream. I believe that this thing will help him come to his senses. What about you? I'll negotiate with the upper echelons of the family toward the aim of taking Chadwick's memory barrel with me. Until then, I hope you'll learn the full story from Chadwick, including matters that happened before he went missing. May you have a nice dream, Madame Patchsoka. I got some medicine of unknown use. Here, another chest.
Sure, I put it in my pocket.
I'll negotiate with the upper echelon. Oh, I've already read this. Enter Chadwick's Emoscape. Is here. The elderly man in front of you gazes calmly at the city of dreams in the distance. Dr. Chadwick. Oh, youngster, I'm glad that I can still recognize you. You still remember the elderly man's upbeat voice, when you two parted ways last time. That tiny, flickering flame of hope in his eyes seemed to have been snuffed out again. I'm happy you're willing to talk to me, but you shouldn't come here. Moira and the rest of the Bloodhounds, for that matter, won't be pleased to see you. Don't worry, that problem has been solved. Do you mean... I probably don't need to know the details. I've heard stories about the Nameless, and I believe you must be as talented as those in the stories. Do you remember Screwlum? I'm here to help you, Dr. Chadwick. Screwlum? Screwy? As if struck by lightning, Chadwick's eyes suddenly widen and quickly contract again. The gloom covering his eyes dissipates, and he appears bright-eyed. Screwlum? Where's he? He promised he would help me. Wait, no. He did fulfill his promise. He didn't fail me. I was the one who went missing. Both my eyes and mouth were covered, and I was blindfolded. Why? Why is everything in such a chaotic, disorderly manner? I remember I'm a member of the Genius Society, but what did I do? And what have I forgotten? Who bound me to this illusionary world? Show the bottle of pills to Chadwick. Is this a bottle of pills? I can help you recover your memory. Screwlum wants to help you. Why have there been 3 quests in Penacony about people losing their memories now? Screwlum wants to help you. Got it. This is his idea, right? Now my chest feels like it holds the entire universe in it. I can see it flicker and feel its pulse, but I know nothing about it. But when you showed me the bottle of pills earlier, a voice came from a distant corner of my universe. It tried to persuade me to trust Screwlum in you. Chadwick's face beams with a smile. It is the first time you have seen genuine joy on his face. Who am I to be picky now? Right, I'll take it. Okay. I'm ready. Let me help. Are you ready? Into Dreamscape. Or Emoscape. Someone heard a space station. You can see some planet there. The young Cauldron Chadwick is standing right before you. He wears the same contemplative expression even after several amber errors. Is this the place? Yes, Dr. Chadwick. Starting from here, we, the technology department, and your team will shape the future of the galaxy together. Don't be overconfident. Dudley, I'm not fully certain that this project will work out. Ha ha ha, take it easy. What we need is you on our team, not a 100% success rate. Honestly speaking, Dad, I'm a bit apprehensive about this. What you guys are seeking is a weapon that only exists theoretically. it cause an upheaval in the galaxy. Of course, Chad, don't ever underestimate the technology department. We might not be geniuses like you, but we're plenty visionary. The Amber Lord just swung their hammer, announcing the beginning of a new era. Means that a legendary cosmic catastrophe is drawing close. No explanation needed. I've read the brief history of the universe to know enough. By the way, I'm surprised you're a supporter of the catastrophe theory. That's not totally true. I'll just support any theory with the most commercial value. It sounds like something you would say. There's something you can't deny. Since the cancer of the world started spreading, the Legion and the Annihilation Gang have become more and more active. Our mission here is to prepare and ward off those threats. I don't want to say things like, we're working for a just cause, because I know you aren't that naive, Chad. I just think that our lives can be a lot easier if we don't complicate stuff. I don't want to spend all day delving into this subject with you. Let's go down. So he's making a dangerous weapon. I'm a little scared, but my excitement is stronger. Forgive me, but I cannot tell you if this planet orders up from you to prevent you from abandoning the task beforehand. But I can tell you this, you will absolutely not be disturbed here. I see, but you should know too. If I wanted, I would find a way to locate my position. It's not that hard. Dudley laughs out loud instead of fielding a response. Of course he knows that. It's a genius who stands before him. That's the swarm. Is this what's usually here? Isn't it usually different? Are those true stings? You're right. I think they're probably from the swarm disaster era. It's been a long time since anyone stepped foot here. I wouldn't be surprised by anything I see in this facility. I'm impressed you guys managed to find this place. This is the first time I've ever seen living true stings. It's appear you aren't a biologist. Let's clear this place up. We can't start working.
World-cleansing dragon.
I should be able to eat them easily.
The dead return!
Blade of moonlight.
All will be swept away by the wind.
In lunar flame. Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
I'll continue the quest. Ladies and gentlemen, the space beyond this door is where we concoct the miracle. Is Dr. Chadwick inside? I never thought I'd end up working alongside that genius. Please hold your horses. Before you all officially become Dr. Chadwick's colleagues, there's something I want to remind you. By walking through the store, you'll be selecting a different life for yourself. This lab will be your life for a very long time to come. You will work, research, have fun, and make friends here, isolated from the outside world, until this project is launched or fails. If you aren't ready for this kind of life, you may go before I open this door. I've been studying imaginary theories since the age of 15. Working with Dr. Chadwick is my lifelong ambition. Right, this is an opportunity others could only dream of. That door is nothing. As scientists, we've been dedicated our lives to science. You guys are just like him. I believe you'll have a great time working with Dr. Chadwick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please come on in. I can shake the world from right here. We study, research, and work night and day. They rarely question things, they trust me. They're doing like research and experiments here. The 37th detonation test unsuccessful. The energy waves from the collision failed to tear up the imaginary fissure. The detonation capsule did not reach the critical threshold. Why? Lift the safety protocols. Increase the collision rate to 1.3 times the default threshold. Let's take it from here. But... This is too risky. It might even compromise the researcher's safety. Exactly. We can try one more time. There's no need to. We've tried too many times. It's clear that we won't make any progress if we go down the same road. Over the past 3 years, we've overcome nearly every theoretical hurdle. The scientific achievements born in this lab are enough to leave the universe amazed. But if we fail to build the imaginary implosion pulse, our efforts will all be in vain. The IPC won't allow us to take the scientific results with us, not even a single page. As physicists, we must succeed. After overcoming the bottleneck, the experiment went smoothly. The lab even received visitors. Screw them. My team and I are honored to have you here to watch the detonation test. This lab doesn't welcome visitors, but you're special, Mr. Screwlum. The technology department wants to stay in your good graces. You're welcome, Dr. Chadwick. I'm floored by you and your colleagues' achievements. Please allow me to ask you some questions, as curiosity sometimes compels me to ignore the decorum, just like what organic life experiences. Why did you agree to take part in the development of a weapon as destructive as the imaginary implosion pulse? Dudley, my friend from the technology department, said that the weapon could be used to contain destruction's forces. He said we were doing the right thing. I'm very sorry, Dr. Chadwick. I shouldn't have sprung that question on you and put you in a position to give an insincere answer. I think we're all free to choose the life we prefer. We can put aside those redundant thoughts that distract us and focus on our tasks at hand and areas of expertise. But you must be cautious. Doctor, for people like us, even a minor slip up can impact the entire universe. Our wisdom is both a blessing and a burden. Some advice is too late to be given now. Now, we already know that box contains a monster. I hope you'll safeguard it and make sure it won't be opened by some ignorant kids. Thanks for your advice, Mr. Screwlum. I hope I'll see you again one day. Hurry up, round up everyone who dares to resist. No one should hinder the detonation. They are really going to go... Professor Chadwick, where is he? Only he can put a stop to all this. Captain, we've located Professor Cauldron Chadwick. Good, we still have time. Take him to the control room. We'll notify Director Dudley. Hurry, go! Screwlum's words forced me to face myself. But the moment of clarity always comes too late. Are the lights broken? Why is he an enemy? Wait, why are they enemies? I'll just run past. My nightmare playing game. I'm very sorry to tell you this, Chad. You might be a genius in your field, but you know nothing about power. Your naivety blinds you from seeing the big picture, and you don't even understand the era you're in. You should have realized long ago that we're both merely pawns in the game of chess. Once we're placed on the chessboard, we are no longer in control of our fate. Weapons are made to eliminate enemies. Is it that hard to understand? Over a dozen Vanguard units of the Legion are preparing to attack the joint trade routes. Their presence can directly threaten Pierpoint's safety. Our enemies are closing in. This is the perfect time to test the power of the imaginary implosion pulse. You have 100, no, 1,000 other ways to stop them that can occur at lower cost and affect fewer innocents. I've got it finally. What we've done here for the past 20 years is just an experiment. The results of our work never truly belongs to us. Stop lying to yourself, Chad. You knew what you were getting into right from the beginning, but you chose to ignore it. Come here, bomb maker. It's time to show the Legion our might. Is he talking to me? I'm not a bomb maker. What if I just go this way? I don't think I can get through this door. The end of something. Ballistic trajectory pre-calculation is complete. Margin of error 0.08%. Charging detonation platform 60%, 70%, 85% complete. Reviewing collider status 30%, 50%, 75% complete. Automatic cruise AI deployed. Enemy contact detonation AI deployed. Imaginary implosion pulse prepared. Preparation complete. Ready to detonate at any moment. How many collateral targets are in the blast range? Calculation in progress. There are an estimated 24 planets at the satellite level or above within the blast range. Among them, there are 3 secondary planets with civilizations of grade D or above. This seems like a very powerful weapon then, if you can destroy 24 planets at a time. The amount of collateral damage is acceptable. The detonation plan can proceed as scheduled. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Having all those planets been blown up. It's time, Bomb Maker. Hit the detonate button. What if I just don't? What are you doing? Press it now. I get it, you're afraid of taking the blame, aren't you? Fret not, the one who presses the button is neither you nor I. We won't even be mentioned if this incident is later reported. Now do it. I don't want to destroy all those planets though. Because there's even people on some of them, they said. Civilizations of grade D or above. I don't know how they grade the civilizations. Maybe it's in like the amount of people. Like if there's not many people on the planet, then it's a lower grade. I'm not gonna press the button. You sympathize with Dr. Chadwick, right? I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but Cauldron Chadwick isn't worth your sympathy. He'd long foreseen the outcome, but he chose to ignore it and carry on the research at all costs. Selfishly, he puts his talent before everything else. He doesn't care the least bit about anyone else. Now do it. I don't want to. I'm not going to say everything else. You've just wasted your final opportunity. Hey you, do it. Oh. Did I just die? No, that was the bomb maker, not me. Ballistic trajectory pre-calculation is complete. Margin of error 0. Wait, is this the same? Wait, so I actually have to push it? Yeah, this is all the same. Okay, fine. I guess I have to hit it. Detonation command confirmed. Collider charging in process. 20%, 50%, 75%. Critical detonation threshold reached. Automatic cruise AI activated. Locking target. 30%, 70% complete. Lock on AI activated. Warming up. 20%, 40%, 80%. Chamber temperature has reached threshold. Imaginary implosion pulse is about to be launched. 5. Dad, 4. Don't hold it against me, Chad. We have to be responsible for our choices. 3. My name will forever be cursed. Now, what's the price you have to pay, Dudley? 2. Look, Chad, this is your problem. You always take your gifts and talents for granted, and you have no idea there are people like me. 1. No one will remember us. 0. Imaginary implosion pulse detonated. I just blew up a lot of planets. That was a cool effect. What I just experienced was that the first half of Chadwick's life, but his memory isn't over yet. Let's take a look at what I want to do him after. Okay, so there's a second part. Now we'll do that in the next episode. Pause and save. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye. I'll continue the quest in the next episode. Goodbye.